Oh, wait a minute. Instead of taking the bishop, I can play checkmate. Yep. Oh, it's not mate because the king moves here. Okay, that was embarrassing. All right, and here we go, into the wild once more on ChessKid. What are we searching for? Not the white rhino, oh no. In this David Attenborough edition, we are searching for something much more elusive. A good British accent, but also the double exclam. Yes, that's what we're looking for here. As I switch back to normal Funmaster Mike mode, I'm going to play a game on ChessKid. We're going to do post-game analysis, and my goal is to get a double exclam move, the rarest of rares. So I'm not just trying to win, I'm trying to play something so fantastic that our computer says, Funmaster Mike, you are a wise one. Now, normally I would just play pawn takes, but I'm going to castle here, and I'm going to see if we can go on a safari with pawn takes, bishop takes. My bishops are doing some damage. I'm sensing some opportunities. Okay. Is it time for double exclam? Well, we're not going to know until after the game, so you have to stick around till the end. Quite literally, I'm not just saying that for you to help my YouTube algorithm. We have to wait till the end of the game to find out, is queen d5 going to be that move? You know, queen d5 threatens mate and threatens the bishop. Double exclam worthy? Probably not, because of queen e7 guarding everything. But if I sack first, then play queen d5. But here's the problem. The computer might just want me to play the regular move bishop takes pawn, which is probably better, which means it's probably not going to give me a double exclam for bishop takes f7, even though I have this super smart idea. So let's just capture on g7 and go for our double exclam maybe a little bit later on. Okay. Is this move the white rhino? No, I don't think it is. I think Tani's British accent is better than mine. I'm still workshopping mine. All right, so d6. I guess I just take the rook. What? I don't see any opportunities for any extra flash so far. What are we going to... Okay, so bishop there.
Hello.
Now, sometimes here you can take on f7, and when the king takes, you can play moves like knight to g5 check and win the piece back, which is almost double exclam worthy, except that the queen will actually take my knight and guard the bishop. So, it doesn't quite work. How about this move? Now, this move double attacks f7. You see how my queen goes through my bishop? Yeah, I actually can't draw an arrow while holding my queen here. I don't have the power. Now, queen takes pawn is another threat. So let's drop the queen there and see if the computer is impressed by my move. Remember, we're not going to know until afterward. Okay, now, can I take this pawn first? And then when the king moves, then come over and take the bishop?
Hey!
I feel like I can. Okay, so let's do that. By the way, is queen takes double exclam? I actually might get myself mated. The queen might come to g5. Okay, I could take every piece in black's army on the queen side, but I don't want to get myself mated. So let's take this pawn. And where is Mr. King going? Where are we going, Mr. King? Doesn't matter where you go. I'm pretty... Oh, wait a minute. Instead of taking the bishop, I can play checkmate. Yep. Oh, it's not mate because the king moves here. Okay, that was embarrassing. Oh, but then I could take the knight, threatening mate. But then you could save your bishop. I actually think normally I would play this move, but because I'm on the hunt for the elusive double exclam, I'm going to play this check.
Oh, boy!
The king has one move. I'm going to take threatening mate, and if the bishop comes here, I'm going to figure it out later. I don't know what my plan is, but I'll think of something. Maybe I'll play bishop takes pawn with the idea of getting my queen to g8. Yeah, that's the ticket. In fact, my knight might hop in one day to d5 and take away the escape square. Okay, now if I trade queens, it's going to be a little bit hard to double exclam you. In fact, I'm annoyed by my opponent's move because I don't really see how to keep like a large amount of material on the chessboard. What do I do here? Can't really keep the queens on the board. I guess I could just bring my queen back, right? It's a very strange move, though. Okay, again, not the move I would normally play. Normally, I would just take this bishop and hide my king in the corner or something. But I'm going for gold. I'm going for something special. So I'm going to play this move. And again, I'm going to figure it out later. I don't really know what this does. Now, if I can distract your queen, I have a checkmate. Is there a way to distract the queen? Survey says... Survey says no. There's not a way to distract your queen. Okay, let's get the knight in the game. Now I'm close to distracting your queen. If I take your bishop and you take back, queen f7. Is that double exclam worthy or single exclam? Or maybe no exclam. Maybe the computer's going to give me the laughing, you're so silly emoji. We actually don't have that, but we should, right? Only for fun mastermind. You're not silly, chess kids. You're learning, you're getting better. Whoa, wait a minute. This move has some teeth. Because, I don't know. Maybe I should just put a rook on the open file. Maybe I should take this pawn. Maybe I should move before I lose on time. Let's go here and figure out the rest later. All my pieces are getting to good squares. Good things tend to happen. But I've got to be careful. I've got a $1.55 remaining. That's a minute 55 for those of you who don't speak Fun Master Mike slang. I need to make sure I don't lose on time. I mean, priority number one is still winning this game. Okay, now my opponent has gone a little bit silly by giving me the queen. But I guess they were afraid of some other bad things happening. Now, I still can't mate you because this bishop is guarding queen f7 mate. Okay. What is the double exclam move that the crowd has been waiting for? I simply don't know. I wish I had something better to tell you. Okay, I'm going to play knight here. I'm going to give my rook completely in service of what I hope is something special. Queen check. Now, if your king takes my bishop, I play queen here, and I'm going to mate you, and I'm going to hope that the computer gives me super duper credit for this idea. You know what's funny? You could actually take, let's go back for a second while I make the winning move. You could actually take here. And if my queen takes, I get distracted from the checkmate and your king takes the bishop. And if my king takes, you actually play rook f8, pinning my queen to my king. And if I don't take and move my king, you can play bishop to d4, and your bishop has the protection of your knight, and the bishop makes an X-ray defense of the checkmate. Boys and girls, that just goes to show you, even in completely hopeless positions, you should look for checks and captures and never, ever give up. Now, I'm probably still winning the game after bishop takes pawn, but I'm not mating you right away, and you're still in the fight. I just noticed that. Okay, but anyway, we had to move bishop to d3, and now I really wanted to make this move a checkmate, but of course your knight is going nowhere. He's hanging out, watching out for that checkmate. But after all that, we get to play queen check. We know it's a checkmate. I got no points for my effort. I did get 10 stars, but now comes the fun part. I click game review, and here we go. Here's the big reveal. Can I get a drum roll, please? Can we make it louder? Oh no! I got one single exclam. One great move. I got no double exclam brilliant moves. There it is in the top right. We can see my accuracy was pretty good, 91.3. That's either an A or an A minus, maybe a B plus if you're from a tough school district. But I am curious, what was my one great move? I didn't get the double exclam. I got my one great move. And I want to know what it is. So I'm going to click start. We're going to look for it. And the computer is telling me it was actually the very simple bishop takes g7. Yep, that move which won the rook was my single exclam move. The only one that the computer was impressed by. There it is. Bishop takes g7. A great move. My opponent's rook is trapped. And if I scroll the remaining moves, I got some stars, got some decent love, but no double exclams. Can you get the double exclam? Why don't you log in, play a live game on ChessKid, and then do some analysis to get that double exclam. Print it out, put it on your refrigerator, and Fun Master Mike will be really proud. So will your parents. Come back to ChessKid YouTube soon, where I'm going to continue my hunt for the elusive double exclam.